Okie dokie. Wait. Oh, no, it broke. I broke it. That's not good. There we go. That works. All right. Title page. Bam. Live stream. Oh, I didn't edit the... Today is a comedy of errors. Today is episode 110, which is awesome. Let's do that. Okay. We're back. We did it. We're here. We're doing stuff. Vitaly, welcome. What was I doing? Oh, yeah. Welcome, everybody, back to the Rookzer0 Draw stream. It is August. Damn, we're already in August. August 11th, 2020. Episode 110. We're in the triple digits now. Well, it happened for a while, but we're here. And today I was going to look at kind of fiddling with the logo and maybe making a t-shirt out of it. Because I think that would be fun. I tend to do a lot of sketching, which is kind of my style. But I think for a t-shirt, we would need to design it as base colors so that we could really rip it apart into a screen printing process. So I think that's where we're at today. There is a link in the Patreon Discord if any Patreon members want to join with. Otherwise, I'm just going to be doodling. We'll just see how it goes. So, yeah, welcome, everybody. How am I doing? I'm doing pretty well. I'm doing all right. It's my Friday, which is awesome. Whoa, people still in voice chat. People still in voice chat. Was that yesterday or was that today? Today at 1 a.m., huh? I'm glad people are hanging out. Doing fun stuff. That's always good. Ooh, that's not what I wanted to do. That's interesting. That's kind of cool. If you hold down the shift key in Aggie, it kind of gives you a prompt of where the line's going to go. So that's pretty dope. I wish Photoshop did that. Photoshop is kind of finicky with its pen pressure and shift key. Interesting, but it has to be clicks. All right, well, we're learning stuff, so that's good. I also think there's something else weird going on with the size of my brush. But, meh. Whatever, we'll make it work. Let's get some warm-ups going. I gotta always do these circles every day. I gotta get my shoulder warmed up. Let's see if I can do one good circle. Oh, not quite. All right. You should do a drawing competition with another YouTuber, and the loser has to do something. Actually, my friends, what the hell? The Super Lutz Bros. They started a YouTube channel doing just that. It was pretty funny. I don't know how many subscribers they have now, or if they've released a video anytime soon. They kind of got distracted making a video game. I hope they're still working on that. I haven't talked to them in a little while. I'll have to go check that out. But yeah, it's not a bad idea. I'm not a big fan of punishment videos. But they were pretty funny. They did things like eating hot peppers and pouring milk on each other. It was weird, but it was funny. Not so much my thing. I'm not into that as much. I see Markiplier do that kind of crap all the time. Rhett and Link specifically, they do that stuff. They love punishing each other, making each other do stuff on Good Mythical Morning. They were another big influence for me. They got me into YouTubing and blogging. So if you haven't checked out Good Mythical Morning, check that out. It's fun. Once again, they're huge. I'm sure everybody knows who Rhett and Link are. Yeah, rewards instead. Same idea. Not a bad idea, but I don't know if it's something I'm oddly competitive when it comes to gaming, but I'm also very much cooperative, so I don't know. Yeah, competing against yourself is a great art thing, but I don't know. then again, Vitaly, if you want to start up a YouTube channel and do that, that would be awesome, and I will definitely come check it out and maybe be a guest star sometime. See if I remember how to draw faces. So, T-shirt. T-shirt would have to be Sierra, welcome. I'm gonna do this as a keep my regular logo shape going on here. I also had another fun idea that I wanted to do, where I might use myself as reference for some drawings. I think that would be a good video. Show people how to use reference. Whap whap crooked. I really need to get my desk set up better. Trev, I honestly never heard of Good Mythical Morning until I got my ex-girlfriend. Yeah, I don't know. I love Good Mythical Morning. I listened to Ear Biscuits for a long time too. Their little podcast, which is great. Rhett and Link have kind of been all over the place for YouTube and content creation, and I dig them. I think so, yeah. I'm not sure what they did themselves, but they basically have the know-how to publish and create stuff. And so that's why I started watching them when they were doing all their weird shirt stuff. I really enjoyed watching that. They're just two funny dudes. I think that's kind of how YouTube goes, though. Like, if you're good at something and you want to share it with people, and then if you're also funny and interesting, then people tend to hang around. So. It's pressure to be funny. Mm-hmm. Yeah, their music stuff was pretty great. I have a lot of their songs just like burned into my brain. So definitely feel it. That could be another one of my. I need to get a bucket list of like people to get famous and talk to. I think that's something I need to do. My problem is I'm not really good with conversation. As much as the contrary you may all believe, I'm not very good at it. I was gonna go to sleep, but watching this live video stream like a better thing to do. Well, Trev, I hope you're getting your sleep. So I mean, I don't want to keep you up, but you're very welcome to hang out, and I hope I guess we could switch over to like ASMR mode where everyone just talks like this, and we see how the video goes, and maybe just pass out. Who knows? So that's how I think I know what you're talking about. What was it? I don't do the Aaron Hansen talk about your jacket thing specifically. I had a guy in guy in college that I knew who was kind of a jerk, but he was very, very charismatic. And he sat down and I basically told him like I don't like being at these parties. I don't really want to be here. And he's like, no. Nobody actually wants to be here. The trick is to make people think that you like being here. And I was like, what? Like, why can't I just be honest with people and not be here? Like, that's fine too. Which I'm a strong believer in now. That like, if you are an introvert and you don't want to be somewhere, just don't be there. Like, that's totally fine. But his suggestion as to where the story is going was that you ask 2 questions and then comment, and then that's how every conversation should start. And if you don't know what you're doing, just ask 2 questions, which I suppose could be about someone's jacket, and then comment on their answer, and then either let them ask 2 questions or just ask 2 more questions. And then that's the format that he used to be highly charismatic, and it worked out pretty well. And so for a while I tried to do that, and I didn't like being at the party, so I eventually just stopped going. But it did help. It did help me with trying to learn how to conversate with people. And for most people, like, oh, how's the weather out there? It works great on the phone, but when you're right in person, you're like, oh, what brings you here? Where do you go? What classes are you taking this semester? It generally helps if you have some kind of connection with them or some commonality. So usually it's good to find those. But if not, you could always ask them about their jacket. Okay. So, screen printing, from what I remember, because I haven't done it in years, needs very bold lines. Wispy lines, maybe not so good. So... That's literally not how this works. That is good to know. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn on my size brush, which I've not done in a long time. I don't know what my pressure sensitivity is at right now. It's pretty stiff, so we're gonna actually try to get these lines the way we want. We'll see how it goes. This looks like a really crappy, low quality thing, so I might have to make this a lot bigger. We can also just sketch it and I can clean it up later. So we'll see how that goes. I've had a few run-ins with it. A few friends that did it. I actually grew up in band culture. A lot of my friends were in bands, and so I've done like printing for band shirts and posters and things like that. But I never really was into it too much, so I don't have a lot of practical experience. Ooh, Bri, welcome. Howdy. Thank you for the support. Parties are too much work. Yeah, exactly. They're just stressful. Stressful to be around people. But yeah, I gotta do some push-ups. I should probably do push-ups because I said high school instead of college too. That's a pretty big flub. I'm trying to make myself get better at choosing my words. But yeah, let's do some push-ups. Let's get those going. Get the body pumping. There's like a whole bunch of... I got new paper today. I'm excited about that. We'll see how the prints work. $10, $12, $13, $14, $15. All right. We got 20. 20 is a good number. Whew. Man, push-ups after working all day are not as fun, but probably still good to do. Probably better to do, actually, instead of get the blood pumping. Yeah, parties are a lot of work. I definitely have that feeling. Yeah. I used to like try to throw barbecues and stuff. And then after the second or third barbecue where nobody showed up, it's just like, all right, I'm just going to stop inviting people. Just start cooking on my grill more. Nice. Yeah, I'm not a big... Oh, did you try to do like a big marathon? Lord of the Rings marathon. That would be, man, yeah, I don't know if I would go to a friend's house to watch all of them. I think I have done that, but like, if someone was just like, hey, let's watch all the Lord of the Rings movies, I'd be like, maybe not. Maybe I don't want to do that. I have a hard time these days sitting down and watching lots of movies. Just because there's so much stuff that I could rather be doing. If I can't multitask, I struggle. Just make a small video. Exactly. Let's do this. Oh boy. Oh, stuck on my chair. There we go. I really like drawing this mask. I don't know why I do it all the time. Or why I don't do it more. It does, yeah. It's kind of the weird thing I have with. That's one of the reasons I don't have tattoos. It's because I've never drawn something and been so happy with it that I'm like, that's the way I want it to be forever. It's like, no, I'm good. I'm gonna keep fiddling. Like these, I think I stole these right from your design because I love that. Love that part of it. So, hope you don't mind me working off that. Oh, like the temple lines? I gotcha. We could try that. Oh, I do, yeah. I definitely had it follow the temple, that's for sure. But I didn't extend it. That actually does look pretty good. You could try that. Follow that cheekbone down a little harder. ADHD peeps, no. It's a challenge to sit still for an entire movie. That could definitely also be part of it. Like I have to really be in the mood to just wanna plop down on the couch for a while. I do, yeah. Actually, when I try to watch movies, it usually takes me a while to do that. Especially when I used to have a habit because my work schedule was fixed, that on my days off I would wake up, watch like 30 minutes of a movie, and then go do something. Whether that was like working around the house or start working on a video. Because after sitting there for like 20 or 30 minutes, I would get this itch of like, I need to accomplish something. I need to do something right now. Let's get this straighter. I wanted this just to be raised like by the chin. So I don't know if I want that to be a straight line. It looks pretty good as a straight line. Let's try that. But yeah, I think I'm gonna take a picture of myself or two and then actually like map out a whole costume for good old Rook here and see where it goes. I am my own cosplay. I'm cosplaying as myself. How dope is that? Or is that sad? I don't know. Maybe that's sad. I'm definitely the real one. See someone else with a better cosplay than me and be like, oh, yep, nope, that's definitely him. That'd be pretty great. Yeah, I really hope you get some good content out of that too, because that would be really cool to see. I would love to see like the process. I'm a big fan of that kind of stuff. I love watching Adam Savage work. What was there's a couple channels out there. There's a couple channels out there that have no content and like hundreds of thousands of subscribers. And people always get really pissed off about that. It's like, what? It's just like Exactly. I think they're like, if you go onto YouTube and look up like subscribe no videos, there are definitely a lot of channels like that. No, yeah, unless they're like selling the channel, which is technically illegal. Well, not illegal, but like against the terms of service. It's just like those Facebook posts that like and subscribe to give children money from poor places. It's like, just stop it. Just stop what you're doing. That's good. I'm excited to see it. Are you doing just straight voiceover? Or are you doing any visuals for it, or what's your plan? Okay, nice. Yeah, I think we talked a little bit about that. I remember that now. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, so much work. So much work. Some of our first videos, we only had one mic. And so we just like yelled at it, and it was so bad, so bad. Hell, even the latest, one of the latest ones, the Discord game, we had issues with sound. Sound is always troublesome, and then trying to clean it up in post is almost more effort than just redoing it. most times, and it's like, ugh, so much work, so much work. That's not too bad. Gotcha. We could definitely. Are you using Premiere, After Effects, Audacity? Okay, yeah, Audacity's. Yeah, Audacity's good. I used Audacity for a long time until I have this Creative Cloud now, and it's basically Audition works pretty well, but I only use it because it more easily integrates with Premiere. Otherwise, I would just use Audacity, because Audacity is super good. How's Jonas doing over here? Ouch. Pencil 2D. I'm gonna have to check that out. I might have to check that out, because I definitely have to change something for the Discord games if I'm going to keep trying to do that. Which we haven't done a Discord game in like 2 months, so maybe that's not going to happen. I don't know. It's one of those projects that like seemed like a good idea, and then it's like, oh, that's a butt ton of work. Maybe that's not a good idea. So I do want to play Shiva more. She's fun. She's fun to play. I did that backwards. That should have been on the other side. No, I'd always kind of seen it as like a porcelain mask. Kind of glossy or enameled, but yeah, you know, it's up in the air because it really is. I've drawn it many times as a kind of a metal plate mask, so if you can do it metallic, that's fine too. Oh, nice. Yeah, I would love to start seeing more media. That's not the right word. More mediums. More mediums would be really cool. So merch. I'm working on stat block for corrupted devils that are on the demon side and vice versa. So like devils that work for demons and demons that work for devils? Because I think that's... Why would that change the stat block? Like, what's the... Sorry, Vitaly wrote this in the YouTube chat. what's the concept that would make them different than just a normal devil working for a demon? Because I do that all the time, and maybe I'm not supposed to, but I do. But yeah, I would love to see more different mediums kind of branched out in the wide world of YouTubes. And with this, with the channel growing the way it is, I would be more than happy to start basically promoting YouTubers that are doing like things. And so I'm really excited to do a lot of like cross-pollination. So seeing what you do with the Rook mask I'm really excited for it. So whenever you get that going, or if you just want, when you get your video done, definitely put it in the promotion tab and we'll make sure we check it out. Also, on that note, if you haven't checked out Sierra's page, Sierra, throw a link up in the Discord, because I know you have a few videos out now. I think you posted some in the promote page, but like, you can go ahead and drop them in the voice channel chat right now if you want. I think a shout out is in order. It's worth doing. I might start trying to do that on Tuesdays and Thursdays. It's just check out other people's content. Because it's something I want to get into. I want to make sure we're getting people working. Yeah, I had a moment last week where I was like, I should just send him a tweet or something, or send him an email, and I chickened out. I totally chickened out of it because I was like, man, I still don't know how I would do that. There's some lynches in the trench coat. What? Yeah. Yeah, see, that's kind of my problem. Like, I definitely don't want to be like, hey, Puffin, you're famous. Come help my channel grow. Like, I legitimately want to talk to Puffin about art and D&D, and kind of what he's done with it. Yeah, but with that, like, I don't know how to do that without just being like, hey, do you want to come hang out in my Discord chat while I stream one day? It's just like, just talk to people, and maybe he'd be down for that. But every time I try to work that into an email or a tweeter into a tweet on Twitter, it just feels really superficial. I'm like, ugh, I just feel gross asking. Because I want to have like legitimate content to be like, hey, what was that, Goldtooth? Welcome, by the way. Yeah, I'm not into that. Goldtooth said you got to milk everything you can for YouTube, which you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. That's the kind of YouTube mentality, and that's why a lot of people like chase trends, and it works. I mean, like, that's the legit way to do it. But I don't know. I just not my style. Was that a shot at Markiplier? Five Nights at Freddy's is great. I have spent many hours on the internet looking for conspiracy theories about Five Nights at Freddy's. I'm totally into that stuff. I don't know why. I love seeing that stuff happen. But I won't put that up as my own content. I don't think I'll ever do that. So, but no, you're right. You're right. There's a mentality on YouTube for just like, you have to be aggressive and you have to go after every lead to make money. And it's like, well, yeah, you're right. But smash that like button, comment, subscribe, share it with your friends. But I don't know. I struggle. I struggle with it because it doesn't feel right to me sometimes. Too many people trying to turn YouTube into a career instead of just having fun. Yeah, and I'm on that train, but I want it to be... If I have to change everything about what I like and enjoy about art to be famous on YouTube, I'm not doing it right. That's not what I want. So when it comes to like making stickers and making shirts, like, I like that stuff. That's fun. I really do enjoy that. So I don't mind doing that. But when we have to do animations and all of a sudden I'm doing like 10 hours of animation. It's like, I don't enjoy doing this, so I don't know if this is something I want to keep doing. But that seems to be what people want. They want to see animatics, and they want to see like long form story content, which is just, I don't know, it's just not my style. I really like short and concise little snippets. So just start reading Reddit pages. That's an option, yeah. Definitely. Just start. Yeah, and sentences, words that work. I've definitely just sat down and listened to some of those, like Microsoft Sam voices read Reddit pages. And the whole while I'm listening to them, it's like, this is stupid. This is easy. This is bad content. And then I'll listen to it for an hour and a half. It's just like, dang it. I know exactly why this works. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, the content itself is actually, it's good content. And, like, Druid wanting to make a, like an animatic is great. Like, it's just not something I like doing. So definitely don't take it that I'm poo-pooing on any of these ideas, because they're all great content that I have, sat down and listened to and watched. But just because it's like the famous thing to do at the moment, I'm trying to stay away from doing that, because I have tried that in the past with my gaming channel. Like, that's really what gaming channels are, is you trying to trick people into watching something they like and then discovering that they think you're funny and great. And it's not fun. It sucks all the fun out of having a gaming channel when you're trying to chase those trends and get people to pay attention to you. So it's just one of those things. A lot of people will talk. What color should my hair be? That's the real question. If I get 4 colors, Sarah, is that a reasonable amount of colors? What's a reasonable amount of colors for a T-shirt? 1? 4 is good. Okay. we can be like Ethan. Eve. we could go Markiplier style and just bust that out. Hello. I do like Markiplier. Or we could do the Eagle Raptor. Just do like just one stripe right down there. Hello. Yeah, I listen to all these guys all the time. It's great. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I should just go with my regular hair color, which I don't know what hair color I have right now. Can I look at my own hair? It's just kind of like this, and then like somewhere over here. I mean, that's legit. That's kind of the weird thing about gaming channels is people really want to see something specific, and so it's really hard for YouTubers to break away from the thing that made them famous, especially when you're looking at it as a numbers game, because an example of this, and I hope it's okay for me to talk about this. I don't think there's anything bad about it. Let me look up. I haven't talked to this person in a long time. Let me double check and see. I had a YouTuber when I was starting off in gaming. I had a whole bunch of different communities I was in, and one of them that I talked to a lot was basically he was a thrift store dumpster diver, kind of like, check out this cool stuff I can find and how to fix it up. And I loved it, and I thought it was really cool content. And he was pretty successful in small YouTube communities. He was at like between 1 and 2,000 subscribers. And we all kind of like, yeah, you have great content. We love your videos, editing and stuff. And he was really, really fun to talk to. And then he did a video on fidget spinners at like just the right time. And overnight he got like 10,000 subscribers. But he wasn't doing fidget spinners as a trendy thing. He'd found a bunch at a thrift store. He's like, hey, people are talking about these and I found a bunch. It's really cool. And people loved it. And then he went back to his other content and he lost over half of those subscribers in just about the same amount of time. And like, as someone who has 3,000 subscribers, if I lost 5,000 subscribers, I would like lose my mind, right? Like, what happened? And so it's scary for people who find a niche like that quickly to have the courage to just, walk away from it, to be like, it's not my thing. That's not what I want to do. And so, yeah, a lot of larger YouTubers that I've listened to them talk about YouTubing, that's something they struggle with. It's like, when is it okay to say, hey, I'm going to do something else, or I'm not going to do this game anymore? Especially with Minecraft. Like the Minecraft viewers, people that watch a lot of Minecraft content are very loyal to Minecraft. Like that's the only content they want. And so when people started branching out, like they would start losing interest in those YouTubers. And that's scary because, if that's something, if all of a sudden I had 10,000 subscribers and I'm like, you know what, I can devote more time to YouTube and I can do that. And maybe I quit my job or I take less hours at work. And then all of a sudden I lose half those people. Like, it's like, oh, now I gotta back up. I gotta go back to work. So it's definitely something that's stressful for people wanting to be in YouTube. And even now, like with my 3,000 subscribers, it's still like, do I want to branch into animation? Do I want to branch into the smaller subsets, into like classes? And I started the item videos because I really want to do those. But that was a gamble. It's like, hey, this week I'm going to make a different kind of video. I hope everybody enjoys it. If you haven't checked those out, check those out. They're great. There's only 2 of them, but there'll be more out soon. So, yeah, that's kind of my 2 cents on the matter. You want a ring of elemental fire? Gotcha. Ooh, fancy. Oh, is that what it does? Makes you immune to fire? No custom URL yet. What? Let's work on that. I don't know how YouTube does their... Oh, is it? Okay. Well, we gotta Sierra up to 100 subscribers. Let's all go raid Sierra's YouTube page. I don't know how that works. Twitch is weird, and that kind of weirds me out. People raiding people. But, Hooray! My influence is working. Yeah. Yeah. That's the weirdest thing. Boom, boom. Ah, 13. Supposedly, yes. What I've discovered about our group, followers, fandom, I don't know what you would call it. On average, we have about 80 or 90 views per live stream, which is not bad. Like, that's pretty good. Usually we have concurrently about 20 people in the live stream throughout the day. So while I'm streaming, about 20 people kind of bounce in and out and look and watch for a while, and then usually all of them People are staying for like 20, 30 minutes and then they just leave, which is fine. Like, that's totally cool. The live streaming is interesting. But yeah, most people watch it as a VOD, at their leisure. And I have also talked to a lot of people in the YouTube chat that basically don't watch it live and just will catch up to it. Like, they'll watch it in large chunks, which I think is kind of cool. I mean, I'm sad that they only hear me talking. I'm sad that you all only hear me talking. But I appreciate you listening, so that's nice. But yeah, I really like the Discord aspect of it, but I'm worried about how to incorporate that better. Which that goes back to the whole Puffin thing. Like, how do I invite someone onto my stream without getting rid of the thing of the stream that makes it interesting, which to me is the Discord. So it's like, I either have to open the Discord up for that video or shut the Discord down for that video so that only Puffin could talk. Like, I don't know. I don't know if I want to do that. It's really weird. Conundrum. So, Puffin, if you have an idea about how you would like to join, or you just want to hang out in the Discord for an hour, feel free. Feel free to come hang out. I really doubt Puffin watches these. If you do watch these videos, Puffin, hello. If you don't, then you'll never hear that. So, well, too bad. But no, it really is. It really is one of those things. Like, I just don't know how to fit it into the content. Like, that's the thing. So every time I think about reaching out to people, because I would love. Puffin, this is an open invitation. If you'd like to come hang out on our stream sometime and talk to us about D&D and art and how you combine the two, you're very welcome to. I don't know how to actually do that. So that's where we're at, and I'm just gonna keep doodling away here. I'm pretty happy with that. That looks like me. That's 100% accurate. That's what I look like. That's not true at all. I look like a potato compared to that. This is cool. I like this armor, Jonas. It looks good. Is that a broom? It's a push broom. Nice. The mop knight. I feel like if I was gonna make this 100% accurate to me, oh, that looks really cool. I like that. I might just make this a pen sketch. Let's do that. Let's clean that up. I feel like I was gonna make this more to who I am. I'd need to like make it square. There we go. That's probably more what I look like. I always draw myself way taller than I am. Pretty sure my head is like a box, and then I don't really have a neck. There we go. That's about right. And then I have a tiny, tiny face. Yeah, Raid Shadow Legends. Hey, that's money, yo. Yeah, if Raid Shadow Legend calls me and is like, hey, we see your 90 people that you see every day. What if we give you a bunch of money to tell them to buy this game? I'll be like, Raid Shadow Legends.
Pretend it's good.
Pretend like you actually played the game. There we go. There you go. I think that's probably the most accurate self-portrait I've ever drawn. I think that's pretty close. I think that's... They do, yeah. No, it's a... It is a script. That's pretty standard for a lot of advertisement. They give you a prompt. It's like, read this, you can ad-lib it, but read it, and we'll give you money. It's like, advertisements. Come buy shoe brand shoe polish. Microtransactions. What are you trying to sell? What are you selling, Ace? Blink twice. Blink twice if you need us to like send intervention to help you get away from these corporate shills. No, I've played some good mobile games. Just get out there. Get out there. Yeah, gaming is hard. But Stickbug is adorable. I'm Stickbug. No, I'm thinking Catbug. I'm getting Catbug in the gas-powered stick. I'm Catbug. So good. So good. Yeah, that's all you need. You need Catbug references, and then you need butter lettuce, and then you're done. Like you're good to go. Oh, come on. There we go. I deleted something. That's right. I have seen that. I know exactly what. So good. Wasn't Rebecca a duck, if I remember right? A potato. Okay. That's right. Okay. That makes sense. Who's the duck? I remember there being a duck somewhere in there. I might be thinking of something else. I think it might be a dead rat. That sounds legit. Oh, it all makes sense now. Now that we've added the thing of potato isn't bad. It comes different from flavors and flowers. Or they come in different forms. You're not on Team Rat anymore. Rebecca. Anywho. Oh, Skavens. I wanted to ask if you could draw a humanoid water elemental, but I'm worried that it would be too similar to your slime creature. Boom. I'm Kappa. Oh God! All right, the YouTube chat has been taken over by Catbug. Everyone, get ready. Tonuva asked if I could draw a water elemental. We could probably try to do that on tomorrow's the viewer suggestion. So tomorrow, maybe we could draw some human water elementals. Today's just kind of a weird doodle day. But if you want to, like, if you're looking to commission something, you can definitely talk about that after the stream. There's also a plethora of wonderful artists in the Discord that might be able to work on that for you too. So there are definitely a lot of options to get something like that drawn. Is that our Friday prompt is elementals? Sure, yeah, we can do that too. I'm on board. I'm on board for that. The mud elemental. All elementals are basically the same. Are you trying to make like a weird elemental orgy on stream? Because that doesn't sound appropriate. Just make all the elemental people and mix them together in a big pot. Gross. There was a weird pause, and then I wasn't sure what was going to happen, and then you came up with, well, maybe. We can definitely do something like that on Friday. I think I'm down for that. So we'll get that going. Friday will be Elemental Day. Orgies are optional. We'll see how it goes. Probably not though. Probably not. After dark. Mm-hmm. It's like Mud Voltron. What was the Thundercat? What was their thing called? Can't remember now. I kind of want to rewatch it. I might. Well, I mean, I haven't watched it yet. I kind of want to watch that. I am a cat. Because the computer broke. We've talked about this. He-Man is a magical princess. The gay energy of Etheria giving everybody superpowers. That's how He-Man and She-Ra exist. Hey, all I gotta say is I'm on board for barbarians and leotards and swords and magic powers. Yeah, nothing wrong with any. Sure. Oh man, is Popeye a magical princess too? I didn't think about this. He's a sailor, not a magic princess. Yeah, I think the stream has gone off the rails again, but I'm okay with that. We always do a little bit, yeah. If you haven't checked out the new She-Ra, check that out. If you haven't checked out the old He-Man, check that out too. I'm not saying it's good. I'm just saying check it out. It's definitely worth checking out. So, He-Man. Apparently, Mark Hamill voiced Skeletor. Interesting. It's good. Definitely better. I'm still. Oh. Twilight Samurai is one of my favorite samurai movies of all time. If you haven't seen Twilight Samurai, definitely worth a look. Hashtag not sponsored. Man, I watched that a long time ago. I don't know if it's actually any good. It's not good? No, it's bad. I haven't watched a lot of movies in 10 years. And so all the time I'm like, oh, that's a great movie. And then I think about it, I'm like, I don't know if it's still a good movie. Like, I remember it being good, but there have been a lot of movies I've watched recently that I remember being awesome as a child and then being like, oh, that movie's terrible. Okay, great. So it's one of those ethereal things. Memories are usually better than the real deal. It's such a bad movie. That was actually the one I was thinking about. We sat down and watched The Neverending Story a little while ago, and it's just like, this movie's bad. There was so much stuff I remember about that movie that either didn't happen or I made up. Like, legit made up. Oh, come on. Come on. Do the thing. There we go. I don't know what's going on here. There's apparently some dots over here that I need to erase. That was kind of the whole premise. Yeah, I'd like to just break the universe, please. My favorite part about that movie. My favorite thing about that movie was the giant rock elemental. And so when I was little, I'm like, that's the best part of that movie. And then I watched it as an adult. I'm like, he's in the movie for like 2 minutes. How did I like that was the only thing I really remembered about that movie. It was the giant rock guy. It was so dope. We're talking about the good and the bad of the Neverending Story. Right? Me too. Like, absolutely broke my brain as a child. That wolf just running, that giant puppet wolf. Ah! Like, ah! Jesus Christ. It's cut out of the TV version, I think. Giant. Right? See, I did not watch Princess Mononoke first, and so I was not ready. I was not ready for the destructive giant wolf puppet. Princess Mononoke, though. Holy crap, yeah. That's a great movie. All right. Rocking and rolling. It is 4:40. I have to go wrangle some cats before 5 o'clock. So I'm going to go do that. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I got some cool idea. I drew this one thing for like an hour and a half. But that's okay. Jonas, thanks for drawing with me today. Tomorrow will be the viewer suggestions. So if you have a cool idea you want to see drawn tomorrow, come check out that tomorrow. It will be at the normal time, which will be around 10 o'clock in the morning. Pacific Standard Time. I believe. I think that's where I live. I don't remember. But that's what we're going to do. Bry says that if you mush all the elementals together, you should get something like a terracotta elemental, which that could be the equivalent of what happens, I suppose. So maybe that's true. But yeah, tomorrow will be the viewer suggestion. I'm probably going to be fiddling with a lot of other things this week. I have the next few days off, so we can really start. I'll probably be around a little longer than normal, trying to get some projects done. The Drawfee video we made last week should be out either tomorrow or tomorrow late, because that's my main thing I'm going to be focusing on for the next few days. And then I got a whole bunch of new paper to try to print off some new stuff, so I might have some prints that people might be able to snag here in the next few days. So we'll see if we can find a way to do that either on stream or off stream. And the Patreons will definitely get there a good chunk of those. But a bunch of the I want to say I want to give them the good ones, but I also kind of want to give them the bad ones just because I think that would be fun. We'll see which way that goes. If the Patreon members want all of the reject prints, that's cool. If they want just the final ones, I'll give them the final ones. So we'll have some fun with that. We'll hang out. We'll talk about some other streaming options. Thanks again for hanging out today, everybody. We will catch you tomorrow. Stay happy, stay healthy. Remember to keep your dice on the table, and that's it for today. So we'll see you later.